What's up, my beautiful people? It's your girl Nemo back at you again. If you're a subscriber, what's up, homie? How you doing? If you're new here, you're so very welcome. Welcome to the Blessed Squad. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, like this video, comment down below what you think about my video and videos, and share as much as possible. And God will bless you. And please, guys, don't forget to hit that bell button so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. So today, I'm gonna give you guys my experience of being robbed. Yeah, we got robbed. I come from a small town called Molo in Nakuru County. It's quite small, but it's good. I love it. We were three at that time. My firstborn brother, me, and our thirdborn. So we are like four. I'm the only girl in our family. Yeah, I'm the only girl out of three boys. I was I think class 4 or 3. Then my firstborn brother was in class, I think 6. Then now our thirdborn was quite young. He was small. This particular night, my firstborn brother, he was like, it's like God was trying to give him a hint something was gonna happen that night. So he kept on waking up. He was asking for water. Yeah, like we had a helper at our home. He was waking up the helper. We used to call them auntie. So the auntie to go and give him some warm water. As in, he was disturbing that night. So as they were going to get the water, brother, they saw very many torches zikimulika on the windows. They were all of, like, they could see torches outside the windows, so many. The panic, they came running back to the bedroom. Then they started calling my mom and my dad, trying to wake them up. My auntie told my mom that she saw people outside the house with torches. When my mom in her room, now we were all gathered in my mom's room. When my dad was still asleep, he was quite asleep. My mom went to the window of her room and peeped outside. Guess what she saw? God damn! You see those horror movies where you go to peep somewhere, then you meet like that thing there. That's what my mom experienced. Like, she met a face right there staring at her with a torch. So she jerked back and started screaming. My dad now alikuwa shaamka because of the commotions and my mom screaming. So my mom told my dad thieves had come to our home. From that moment, we didn't know where my dad went. We had no idea. He just left and went to hide. We didn't know where he was because everybody was in panic. We were trying to find somewhere to hide. So what we did, me, our my firstborn brother, my thirdborn brother, my auntie, and my mom. Now we tried to hide. Now this is hilarious. We were trying to hide under the bed, all of us. How many are we? 5 of us. We were trying to fit under the bed. My mom was quite heavy at that moment. We were all going under the bed, trying to fit in. My mom could not fit in. And let me tell you how. We had milango za chuma. But guess what? They didn't even break down the doors. They broke down the windows. You see the grills of the windows? You see those chumas that pass through, like the grills of the windows? That's what they broke down. They used that big, that big hammer. They used that to break down through the grills, and they entered into the house. My mom was like, because she could not fit under the bed, like in a hiding place, which was at that time everybody was blank. We were not thinking straight, so my mom decided she's gonna face them head on. So she came out of under the bed and met them. They all had guns. I mean, they had guns. So they were like, I mean, these thieves, they were not even interested in the things that were in the house. Funny enough, they had come to get my dad. The only thing they were asking for was my dad. They pointed gun. It was like a shotgun. They were pointing at my mom's forehead to say where my dad was. Like they were walking throughout the house. They went upstairs. They came down. They were looking for my dad. Then my mom lied to them. My dad had traveled. But they were asking, what about the car which is outside? Because my dad's car was outside. It was not in the garage because the other one was inside. It's the lie that my mom came up with, that he had traveled using a lorry to go and deliver like some goods outside. We had it. So when they asked us, we said the same thing. And let me tell you guys, my eldest brother is one of the most bravest, if there is anyone like that, guy I've ever met. Like he could not let go of my mom's hand. No matter what they were telling him, he refused. He went everywhere with my mom. He could not wait and see my mom getting hurt, and he was quite young at that time. So, wow. My younger brother, like our third born, he was crying. He was literally crying non-stop. So there was one angry robber shouted to my mom, if you don't make this baby keep quiet, we're gonna kill him. Wow, that was bad. So we were trying to calm my brother down. We were trying, but my brother was not coming down. I don't know what's up. But there was another robber who was like, calm down, Toto. And guess what, guys? My brother stopped crying. I don't know what that was, but it was weird, quite weird. Because they searched the whole house. They turned everything upside down, everything. But they could not get my dad, so they believed the lie. Thank God. Thank God. But let me tell you, none of us knew where my dad was hiding. So they decided to take like the TV. At that time we were using the DVD. So it was quite back. It was a long time ago. Kidogo. We were using the DVD, the tape, whatever. They took my mom's phone, the money that was in her purse and all that shit. Then they left. But let me tell you, the way they left the house, God, there was no window standing. Like they destroyed all the windows. I don't know what they were coming for. I don't know. They just crashed every window in the house. So they left. At that moment, my mom called 911. Is it 911 for police? I don't know. For Kenya, I don't know if it's 911. So she called the police. Oh no! I've missed out something. No, when she first saw the robbers out, she realized there were robbers outside. When she peeped through the window, that's when she called the police. And you know how Kenyan police are. They will always come after something has happened, after the incident, after the shit has happened. You know what I'm talking about. Left. Now we were left in the house, literally shivering in shock, and we started looking for my dad. We couldn't find my dad, and we all started crying. We were like asking ourselves, Kuni our neighbors cannot hear the bangings and the crashing of the windows. You know, we started on the alarm, but they cut off the main switch. So nothing, there was nothing, it didn't go for a while. Looking for my dad, we could not find my dad. Now we started crying, panicking. thinking they had found him and gone with him. He stayed like 1 hour of panicking. The police are not yet there. Wow. Then my dad came out of behind the cupboard, like the cupboard where we were placing the TV. Wow. And guess what, guys? That is God's protection. Let me tell you, prayers work. Because literally where my dad was hiding, it's somewhere where you could literally have seen him, but because they cut off the lights, it was dark, so they were using the torches. His legs were outside, a little bit of his legs were outside, then the rest of the body was hid behind the cupboard. That was like a miracle, because wow, that is wow. I mean, woo, God helped him. Like, God covered him with his blood and said, my child, you're not going to die today. This is not your moment. Wow. So that's where my dad came from. And when we saw him, you cannot imagine the happiness, the joy that came into our hearts. We did not even care about how the house looked. We were just there celebrating and thanking God. My dad is there and alive and safe. Like, I don't know if 2 hours, that's when the police arrived, those shitty police. And then they started looking for they came with the dogs, so they started looking for tracking with their scents. Like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, they had gone. Like, what are they doing? Anyways, so the robbers, wow, they had escaped. Then the police assured us that they are gonna find them. Then they left. Now us, we were left in the house. Now the house is like, you see how it's like I don't know, because the wind was coming from this side, passing through, and kept going out from the other side, because the whole house was, the windows were down and everything was woo. So we were there shivering, everybody's shocked, still in shock. Whether us children, we were wondering what the fuck is going on. That was quite an experience. That was quite, and it's a day I will never forget. Let me tell you guys, it's still like vividly in my mind. Thank God no one was hurt, but my mom had a bump over here because they quite pointed the pistol for a while. Yeah, so she had a bump. So we stayed up till morning, and the sun came up. That's when our neighbors came, and they never had anything, which was very weird. But anyway, but thank God, let me tell you, the thieves were captured. That was another miracle. It was heard even in the TV, in the radio. It was announced in the radio. The thieves were captured. Then my mom was called to point out the thieves, who was there, who was not there. Yeah, that is another experience, which was you'll never want to go to a thief. You see, these are thieves, and then you're told to point out this one was there, because if they are let out, they're gonna come for you. So my mom was not up to that, but she was assured they're not going to come after her. That, so she pointed them out, and they were all captured. And wow, my experience of robbery, it was bad. It was not a good experience. Yeah, so thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this. God bless you. Keep safe. Smash the subscribe button, like this video, comment down below what you think about my videos, and don't forget to hit the bell button so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. Talk to you. Bye y'all. I love you so much.